um, Real Sociedad, Europa League, finishing 1-1. What to say, man? Obviously, the first goal coming from Joshua Zirkzee, putting United 1-0 up. And then equaliser from the penalty spot from Mikel Oyarzabal, from a Bruno Fernandes handball, making the game 1-1. And again, guys, I think another disappointing performance from United, and obviously heading back into Old Trafford, the second leg, which I think is next week. Again, United are going to have it all to do. Do I think United can overcome Real Sociedad? I think on today's showing, I'm not too sure, if I'm honest with you. I think going forward, there isn't really there isn't too much quality, I would say. Also, as we know, Joshua Zirkzee at this moment in time is playing very well. He's got the quality for sure, but the rest of the team, I ain't too convinced. Poor decision making. Yeah, it's a hard watch, man. It's a hard watch watching United, and I think the tie's still in the balance. And I think that with Real Sociedad, as we know with Spanish teams like to keep the ball, and I think you'd expect them to come to Old Trafford next week and play their game. Obviously, without arguably their best player in Martin Zubimendi, who adds control to that midfield. It'll be very interesting to see if he does play in the second leg. And I think if he does play, again, that's going to give them another massive advantage heading into the second leg. Performances today. I know Onana conceded the goal, but I think what he had to do in terms of coming for crosses, his shot stopping, I was happy with. I think he done well there. The back three was Lenny Yoro, Matthias de Ligt, and Nusayr Mazraoui. I think, again, the defence, not really too much problems, I think with the defence, there isn't much issue with the defence, I think, especially with Matthias de Ligt. For me, de Ligt is a leader. And I think he put in another decent performance, I wouldn't really fault the defence, to be honest with you. I wouldn't really fault them. I thought they did what they had to do. And the penalty, some people might think is unlucky, but again, should Bruno Fernandes' hand have been up there? It's hard to say, really. Big up CJ. Guys, make sure you smash that like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel at Gav Goes In. Just discussing the Man United game against Real Sociedad, which finished 1-1. Guys, if you wanna smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Going into midfield, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. Again, Bruno, as we spoke about, gave away the penalty. I think, again, Bruno's reverted back to what he does. When the game's going against United, the guy just keeps on lofting out long balls after long balls. Big up as Ansari, big up SRT RXJX. Guys, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel at Gav Goes In. Bruno just reverts to playing the long ball all the time when the game is going against United. And again, another underwhelming performance, and a game where you would have expected Bruno to to step up, obviously with the injuries. But again, another underwhelming performance from Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro next to him. Again, Cas has got the experience, especially in Europe. I think a couple of things that Casemiro done well. His interceptions was good. I thought his passing was decent today as well. And again, it's funny how Casemiro was frozen out of the team, and all of a sudden now, the manager's having to rely on him. And again, poor management for me, because you're having to rely on a player who's your most decorated player, and now, as I said, now you're relying on him, and if I'm Casemiro, his head must surely have been turned, Big up Anna Darahi. Yeah, I'm good, Anna. Thanks for coming on. Guys, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. Big up Bobby as well. But yeah, as we know, Casemiro is a consummate professional, and I thought he done well in there. The wing backs, Patrick Dorgu and Diogo Dalot. Again, Dorgu, we know what Dorgu offers now. You know, he's got that pace, he's got that strength. You know, I just think with Dorgu, he just needs to get more game time at United. Obviously, this is a side that is struggling a lot. Big up Oscar, Heyrula. Guys, give me your messages as well, guys. Give me your chat. So let me know what you guys think of today's game between Man United and Real Sociedad. Dalot, for me, again, there's no point even being frustrated over certain players, because as we know, certain players are going to keep playing. But there was one instance in the first half where I think Dalot could have squared the ball to Højlund, and obviously Dalot took his time and then ended up playing the ball back to Garnacho, and then Garnacho played the ball to, I think it was Patrick Dorgu, and then Dorgu hit it over the bar. So yeah, but again with Dalot's just very yeah, he's very hit and miss for me, Dalot. You know, he when he first came to the club, I think there was excitement, but I think the more that Dalot's playing now, I think the worse he's getting. And again, he is someone that needs time out the team. And for me, United just need better quality in that position, full stop, you know. And but needs must at the moment. And yeah, obviously he's gonna keep playing. And then we go on to the front three. So Garnacho actually playing the right hand side. Again, this system that Amorim plays doesn't suit Garnacho, because the two in behind the striker, you need to be playing as a 10. And obviously Garnacho's natural instinct is to go out wide. So he's basically playing as a winger in a number 10 position, which ain't going to work, you know. And the manager keeps persisting with this as well. Big up user 000. Guys, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel at Gav Goes In. So the manager keeps persisting with big up Lena Kid as well. So the manager keeps persisting with Garnacho. I know he got the assist, but for me, I don't want people to be making too much of a deal over this supposed assist. You know, it was a simple pass that he played to Joshua Zirkzee, and Zirkzee obviously finished it off well. But it was just a normal pass. It wasn't nothing that any player couldn't do, really. You know, so I don't want people making a bit more of a deal than it actually was, if I'm honest. But I thought there was bits and pieces where Garnacho, you know, when he kept the ball, thought it was quite good. But again, another average performance. Another performance again where, if we're looking at Garnacho, this guy ain't offering any sort of goal return, you know. His consistent quality isn't there, you know. So there's big problems ahead for United, because what is left at this club at the moment, in terms of, especially in the attacking sense, is shocking. You know, there's only one player I trust in that attacking area, and that is Joshua Zirkzee, who we're going to go on to next. So yeah, Zirkzee got the goal. You know, as we know, Zirkzee, couple of nice touches in there. What I'm getting annoyed about watching Zirkzee is that I don't know why Ruben Amorim is playing Zirkzee so deep. You know, he's obviously come out saying that he doesn't see Zirkzee as a 9, which is again nonsense. You know, Zirkzee's a striker. I mean, there was points today in the game that Zirkzee was picking up the ball in central midfield, you know. And again, Zirkzee's a striker. I don't want to be seeing Zirkzee pick up the ball there, you know. And too many times he's just dropping too deep, you know. And obviously he's the link player as well, so he's having to do two jobs really. He's having to link the play up the top because Højlund can't do it, and then he's picking the ball up from deep, trying to drive or play little 1-2s. You know, the whole thing's just a mess, you know. And again, this club is in problems on and off the pitch, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a problem. And then we move on to Rasmus Højlund again. I mean, these commentators are a joke, you know. I hear some of them saying Rasmus looks lively. Again, Rasmus looks the same as he always does, and he's just on the periphery of the game. You know, he's just getting through the game, but not doing much. You know, obviously he could have been aggrieved that Dallo didn't square the ball to him, which, again, he has every right to be pissed off at that, really. But for me, his general play, the amount of times this guy finds himself on the floor is embarrassing. You know, for a Man United striker that has number 9 on his back. His link players, we know, is non-existent, you know, and his goal return is an absolute joke. And again, you have these commentators that are trying to fool the public. And guys, I implore anyone that has a deep interest in football to ignore what these commentators and these pundits are saying, because you're actually doing yourself a disservice if you actually love football, because these guys are trying to run an agenda. They're trying to put things into your mind to make you think that either certain players aren't that good, which they are, or certain players that are struggling or ain't good. They're trying to make excuses for them. So guys, I would implore anyone that has a deep interest in football to just have your own mind and watch the games and not listen to these commentators, because some of the things they were coming out with today in defense of Rasmus Højlund is a joke. And again, this is a guy that's gone, what, 19, 20 games without a goal. And someone like Joshua Zirkzee wasn't being given that same license. But all of a sudden, Rasmus Højlund is, you know, there was one commentator saying, is it the team or is it Højlund? Why wasn't that same excuses being made for Joshua Zirkzee? We all know why. If you know, you know. You know, we all know why that is. But, yeah, he's poor. And the thing is, again, this season's dead now anyway. This season's finished. I mean, the last hope, obviously, is this Europa League and the second leg against Real Sociedad at home. I ain't got no confidence that United go through. I'm not, because there isn't much coming back, I don't think. I think Kobe Maino's still out. I know, well, Collier, obviously, he's not even a regular, but he's back in the, I think he's back in the squad today. You know, I don't really see too much difference from what Amarim's going to play, if I'm honest. You know, he's probably looking at the same bunch of players that are going to play again. But it's the game against Arsenal that I'm looking to, because, again, this game against Arsenal, for me, is crucial. Not only are Arsenal in second place in a supposed title race, even though I don't think they are, but, again, it's going back to the rivalry of when I was younger, should I say. And, again, Man United's rivals are Arsenal. And, you know, this is a game that I don't care what sort of form Man United are in. This is a game that they can't lose. You know, they got the business done in the FA Cup on penalties in the end. But, you know, this is a game United can't lose. And, again, if Amorim was to lose this game, the pressure is gonna heap on him, for sure. So it's a game that United can't lose. But, again, I don't know what team he's going to go for. You know, he might go for a similar team that he played tonight. You know, obviously Harry Maguire and Ugarte were both out injured. You know, they could be back for the Arsenal game, I believe is on Sunday. And to be fair, I'm expecting United to put in a good performance against Arsenal for sure, and derail their supposed title charge. Guys, you got any questions? As I said, guys, make sure you smash that like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel at Gav Goes In. Obviously helps with the algorithms. I think I'm about, I want to say about 8 off of 850 subscribers. Obviously on the road to 1K. And obviously it's good for a channel that's been going properly for 6 months, I would say, regularly. It's decent numbers. So yeah, guys, obviously, if you can smash that like button and subscribe to my channel, would be much appreciated. But if you guys got any comments, what do you guys think of the game? Do you think United are going to go through next round, or do you think that that's their season done? And what do you guys think about the Arsenal game? Do you think United can get a result against Arsenal, or do you think that Arsenal, obviously off the back of their 7-1 scoreline against PSV, do you think Arsenal will be too much for United? Let me know, guys, in the chat. Let me know, or let me know what team you support as well. You know, yeah, let me know, guys. What do you think? Or any sport you guys Any sport you guys watch, let me know before I wrap up. Yeah, big up Lena Kid, big up user 000. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that? Yeah, guys, give me your chat, man. Let me know. Subscribe to my channel as well, and smash that like button. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Man United are going out this next round? What did you think of the penalty? Do you think it was a penalty? For me, I think that again it is harsh, but I think the kind of penalties that are being given in this era now, it wasn't surprising. You know, obviously again, what's Bruno's hand doing there? You know, it is quite harsh, but whenever the ref goes over to the monitor, again we know what's going to happen. So it's a case where it's never going to be overturned once he goes to the monitor. It's very rare that that the referee goes to the monitor and doesn't give a decision. So yeah, it was to be expected. Big up Will, the British bloke. Big up. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Will, did you end up did you watch the Man United and Real Sociedad game? What did you think of it? Do you think it was a penalty on given against Bruno Fernandes? So how did I think Real Sociedad played? Again, I think as we know with Spanish teams, you know, Spanish teams do keep the ball very technical, you know, and this was a team that was without their best, arguably their best player, their best midfielder in Martin Zubimendi. You know, I thought they played some decent stuff. I thought going forwards, there wasn't really that much of a threat, you know. Defensively, they look quite comfortable, if I'm honest. You know, I think in transition, they might get caught, but I think they were comfortable throughout from what I see. But I think, as we know anyway, before the game, going forwards, there isn't too much of a threat. But again, the kind of form that United are in, I think any team will be a threat to them, to be honest with you. So, yeah. But I thought Sociedad at home, I thought they were okay. You know, I don't think they were amazing, but I think United have to they have to go on the front foot in the second leg against Sociedad for sure. But I think in the second leg, I think whoever gets the first goal, if Sociedad get the first goal, I think United will be in trouble because, as we know with Spanish teams, they keep the ball very well. And again, United are having to use the same set of players that obviously are going to be tired, you know, and obviously a lot of them that are playing tonight are going to be playing against Arsenal. And then obviously they're going to be playing again against Sociedad in the second leg. So if they get the first goal, Sociedad, they'll keep the ball and tire United out and leave gaps. So again, this is a very crucial 2 games for United. I mean, I'd even go as far as saying, which I don't think he will anyway, and obviously he can't because he hasn't got the squad available. But who's to say that Amarim won't rest a few players and play some of the younger players against Arsenal? You know, I think it's gonna be mad if he does, and he might want to rest a few of them against Sociedad, because let's be honest with you, this league has been an absolute joke, and I think this Sociedad game is that crucial, obviously for United getting into Europe again. You know, is he gonna tinker with the team and play a few of the younger players in against Arsenal? You know, I don't think he can afford to, because again, this is one of your rivals and the position that United find themselves in the league. And again, guys, don't forget, if West Ham get a positive result and United don't against Arsenal, United got moved down to 15th. So these things are all on the line, you know, and where United currently find themselves is nothing short of a disgrace, you know. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's going to be mad. But yeah, I think the English teams this week, You know, I think they've not one of them have actually suffered a defeat. You know, you look at Liverpool. I don't know how they got away with the 1-0 yesterday against PSG. Obviously Arsenal demolished PSV 7-1. Aston Villa beat Club Brugge 3-1. You know, and then obviously United today drawing 1-1 against Real Sociedad. And then you've got Chelsea, I think, against Copenhagen. I believe it was 2-1. So yeah, it's a good week for the English teams, but obviously second legs to come. We have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, guys, say for coming on. As I say, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. And obviously we look forward to the game against Arsenal on Sunday, which again, for me, I just want to see a positive performance, you know, and again, I want to see a performance and a result. I don't want to see United get turned over by Arsenal of all teams, you know. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Big up Jay. So Jay says, I laugh out loud. Can you believe I'm watching from Pakistan, Islamabad? Yeah, big up, man. Big up, man. Big up. Make sure you smash that like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel at Gav Goes In, you know. And most importantly, guys, give me some of your questions, man. What did you guys watch the United game today? Yeah, so yeah, as I said, man, I think this game against Arsenal, United cannot get turned over. You know, they have to at least get a positive result, you know, and we'll have to wait until that. But I believe if he doesn't get a positive result going into this Real Sociedad game, you know, the pressure's going to be on, because if United was to get beat by Arsenal and then Real Sociedad, I'll be honest with you, I can see Ineos sacking him there. I don't see how you can get beat by Arsenal if it happens and then Real Sociedad and stay in the job, because again, United were 4 points off of the top four when he took over, and no one would have predicted it to get this bad, you know. And again, I'm not going to talk about Ineos and the Glazers, because that's a separate story, and we all know there's issues there. But on the pitch, you know, he's made some fundamental errors. You know, he's let some players go, in my opinion, that he shouldn't have. So, yeah, it's all on Amorim, man, to be honest with you. So the next two games are going to be crucial, man. And as I said, if he doesn't navigate his way some positive performances or results against Arsenal and Real Sociedad, I don't possibly see how he can stay in charge. I don't see how it happens. But yeah, we'll wait and see. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming on. As I said, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel at Gav Goes In. I'm going to catch you guys possibly tomorrow. Take it easy.